Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Who do we have on the chopping block, Juanson? Who? Who? Lilith, Juanson, who blocked who? What happened? I don't see nothing. How are you doing, my beautiful Lilith? How are you doing, Juanson? How was your weekend? Let me know. Hello. Hi. How was everybody's weekend? Over here, it rained all weekend. And it's going to rain all week. It's like cold and chilly out. Ugh. Yes. I'm going to go and do Mimi's reading into the meanwhile, okay? So, yeah. Oh, I don't see him because they're no longer here. All right, then. Here I was thinking, usually I see when you guys, like, block or time them out. But I guess, yeah, this was very sleek. Alrighty. So let me go and get Mimi's questions. Mimi's going to be on up first, and she's going to need a timestamp. So, Mimi, you are at 1 minute and 30 seconds. And let's get straight to it. For the moment, we only have Mimi, so it's not a long list for the moment. Did you guys have a holiday today, or is it just us? Were you on a holiday? Just by curiosity. I remember asking Julie, but I don't think I got an answer. Yeah. All right, any hoot. Here we go. Mimi. Me. Oh, next week. What's up next week? Is there anything next week? Next week you have a holiday? Oh, we had the Queen's birthday. So we had Friday and Monday off. Yeah. Okay, hold on. So I'm just going to wiggle into the email. Just 1 second. And Mimi, it's opening on up, but it's taking its time. I think it wanted to stay on vacay. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Let's do this. Hold on. I don't know. It's kind of bugging. And I'm going to leave it a second. I think it should open. Oh, next week is Memorial Day. Hi, Lila, sweetie. That's what it is. All right. Okay, hold on. Okay, I don't know. It's just kind of bugging. Okay, here we go. So, Mimi, I got it. Is he nervous that you found out the truth? Yes, he is nervous that you found out the truth because, that kind of just switches up the games for him is basically what it does. Hold on, I don't know. I untied my hair and now I decided it's bugging me, so tie back up it is. So, is he nervous that you found out the truth? Is he nervous that you found out the truth? Is he nervous that you found out the truth? Yes, because it's going to bring some type of disconnection, some type of misalignment between the both of you. So he feels the loss altogether and, he kind of has doubts. He doesn't feel all that good about it. So I'm going to say anxious, maybe losing sleep, afraid that the truth is fully out. And then what could that actually cost him, right? So he doesn't realize that you might know absolutely everything. And that kind of makes it a little bit more crazy into a certain way. Now, is he just a flirt or does he? No, it's all about flirtation. It's not about love, it's about flirtation. It's about having the energy. It's about enjoying the energy coming from others at the same time. So no, sweetie. He just kind of thrives on attention altogether. So he likes things that are flirty, impulsive. He enjoys the game is pretty much what it is. But love, nah. He's just kind of juggling, not investing in anything. And at the same time, he's feeding his ego with chatter, but his heart, absolutely not. Honestly, sometimes that kind of gets him a little bit confused. Now, his wife, does she feel the shift? I don't, she feels a little bit emotionally drained sometimes. She sometimes feels that he kind of pulls away, but nothing much more. So does she actually feel the shift? Sometimes, but not all that often. What is she thinking, and is she aware? No, she's not. Otherwise, she probably wouldn't stick around. So I'm going to say she feels as though he kind of chit-chats or he does some things sometimes, but she doesn't really have any proof or anything as such, and she doesn't believe that he actually goes out or anything. So I kind of feel like she actually ends up blaming herself a little bit about that, like, ooh, maybe I don't give him enough time or enough attention, and so on. So no. If he comes back, will there be any no, there's no physical intimacy between the both of you. If he comes back, you guys are going to be chit-chatting, and it's probably going to end up being some type of a chit-chat that's going to bring you to a place probably of frustration to a certain way. For the moment, he's feeling nostalgic towards you, but he is drawn to your bond, to your energy. Sometimes he kind of feels like he's a little bit trapped, unsure on how to actually act, but he does still feel the chemistry. He does still feel the emotional ties, but he kind of fears the consequences altogether. Now, if you two really got together, would you be happy? No, you wouldn't. Things would be unbalanced. You would have mistrust. There are too many past lies that are lingering, and I don't believe that you'd be able to rebuild that trust. So I don't see real true happiness there. And you're always going to be wondering, oh, is he talking to somebody else? Is he flirting with somebody else? Is he this? Is he that? Da, 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 da. No, you would never be happy. It would be a great imbalance. His feelings towards his wife at the moment. His wife at this moment, honestly, it is what it is. I'm not going to say that it's burdened or anything of the such. It's neutral. It's just neutral. They do what they've got to do. They're together. I'm not going to say anything is bad. It's neutral, happy. There are some very good moments, and there are other moments that are just normal. So I don't see anything fading. I don't see any kids. I don't see anything of the such. I'm really just going to say that it's neutral is the best way I can say. Not a bad relationship, not a great relationship, just an okay relationship where everybody pretty much does what they need to do onto their own sides, and that's it. His sexual fulfillment, her versus you. I can't answer those questions all that much onto the live, sweetie pie. What I will say is I feel like with her it is more routine. I feel like with you there's maybe more fantasy, maybe more intensity. Now you and Mr. X and Mr. Harry, what is actually going on? I'm going to say a lot of emotional fogginess, unsure which man to actually choose. So you're kind of craving something real, but both options actually have you a little bit confused. So this is going to be a little bit of your hermit mode where you're going to have to reflect, realign, and just kind of ask yourself, who aligns with the future, who aligns with your values, who aligns with your peace. So bottom line over here is that you're seeing things more clearly now, and that's something very, very powerful altogether. And you've already done the hard part by knowing the truth. Now it's really going to be about protecting your heart and choosing you this time around. So trust your intuition, because you do deserve that consistency, and you don't deserve the actual confusion altogether. And I am going to give you a universe message also, because I don't know, I feel like that's probably better. If I get into the messages from Mr. Harry, then it might make you want to continue into that direction. I don't know. If you want them, let me know, but for the moment I'm going to give you universe. Trust the timing of your life. What's meant for you will never pass you by. Even in moments of silence, universe is rearranging things into your favor. Keep your heart open, your boundaries strong, and your light nice and steady, sweetie pie. That is what you must do. That being said, my beautiful Mimi, I'm going to wish you the loveliest of evenings, sweetie pie. Here we go. Just one moment, and I shall see you probably tomorrow, my beautiful Mimi. And Natty, nice to see you, my sweetie pie. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Natty. Nice to see you. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for joining us, sweet love. Natty, you're on up next. And hello, Elaine. Nice to see you too, sweetie pie. How are you doing, Elaine? How's your day today? You were on vacay today now, weren't you? You didn't work? Yes, happy Victoria Day, sweetie pie. Hi, Anna. How are you doing, my love? Natty, sweetie, let me just go and get your questions, okay? Yes. Okay, so we're going to go and see if you and the other person, I'm not going to say the name, I don't like to expose names. If you and the other person are going to get back together soon. So we are with our beautiful Natty. Thank you for your patience. Elaine, you're going to be next. You can send me your questions if you wish to the usual place. Okay. The Chariot is in movement, judgment, change of position. There's disquietness. Are you talking with this person at this moment, my love? Are you talking with this person is what I'm wondering, because the Chariot is moving into a way that it seems like there's obstacles along the way. And it seems like there are periods maybe where you don't talk all that much. And it seems like there's a little bit of a change in position, but I'm not quite sure the change in position is going into the way that you would like it to. So let me go and take out more cards and go and see what's going on with that. Absolutely, my beautiful Anna, sweetie. Thank you so very much, my love. We will leave you a timestamp. You're going to be up, my beautiful Anna. We'll leave you a timestamp, but probably in about 10 minutes or so, sweetie. Yeah, what's going on over here, my beautiful? Is this making any sense to you, what I'm saying, sweetie pie, Natty? Memories. The memories are haunting. They keep sticking around. He's afraid. He's afraid of going back into the same circle. He is. He's terribly afraid of going into the wrong circle. This is what I'm going to say for you. For the moment, the energy that is passing on through is an energy of we're stuck into a situation where there's hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. We go from yes to no to yes to no. It goes a little bit all over the place. Now, primarily, we're going through a little bit of a phase where we're going to kind of switch our mind and think, no, this is not good for me. I don't really want to return into this relationship again because I have a lot to release. I have a lot of worries. I have a lot of anxiousness. I'm afraid of going back into the same circle. I'm afraid of hurting again. Yet, after taking this decision, which seems to be happening in a couple of weeks, we seem to be into a place where the memories are haunting us and we end up coming on back towards you. I'm going to say all of this is going to happen into the following 4 weeks. So within the following 4 weeks, you're going to go from a complicated situation to a little bit of a pause to a comeback is what I'm seeing at this moment, my sweetie pie. Now let me go see if you guys are going to move in together, okay? So for the moment, if this energy stays the way that it is, in approximately 4 weeks, you should have a comeback and you should have an offer coming towards you, all right? Now let me just go and see if you guys are going to move in together, my love. And let me know if you have any questions along the way, okay? So will you move in together? Seven of Cups, Four of Pentacles, completely up into the air. For the moment, my love, this is what I'm going to say. A reconciliation, yes, in the following 4 weeks. I'm going to take out more cards upon this. I'm going to say within the following 2 months, you're really going to be thinking about it. Should we move in together? So on, so on, so on. For the moment, I'm going to say no. But let me look further on, all right? Let me look further on if you guys are going to move in together. So will this happen further on? It might just take more time. Another 2 shots. And we're going to be at it. Hold on just a second, sweetie. All right. All right, I'm getting over here, Pentacles, getting this. Thank you, my beautiful Elaine. I got you, sweetie. And getting the Tower moment. Okay, my love. Reconciliation, yes. Moving in together, no. Not for the moment. I know that you'll discuss it. I know that you'll think about it. But there's some type of financial reason. But you will discuss it. You will talk about it. But you will not necessarily move back in together. Not right away anyways. It could happen later on, but I'm going to say for the following 3 to 4 months, it's a no to move in together, but it's a yes for a reconciliation. Now, later on, the energy could shift. Your relationship could get back onto the beautiful track, and this could turn into a yes. It is very possible. But for the moment, move in, no. Reconciliation, yes. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Juanson. You're good. Did you see him? Yeah, Munchkin. That's Munchkin Raphael. He was up at the crack of dawn today. I kid you not. He did fall asleep fairly early last night, but my dear gosh. I think it was in my room like at 6 or 7 this morning. I'm like, no. You go to bed. You go to bed, boy. Actually, I didn't say that. I said you can go play your games or go do whatever it is that you want. Sweet Lord. I'm not waking up at 6 a.m. I don't even do that when they have school, my dear gosh. La. I kid you not, seriously. No, I don't do that. No, you can go play on your phone. You can play PlayStation. You could put headphones on and watch the TV, whatever you want. I don't care. Go back to bed, whatever. Just let me sleep a little. I'm not doing that. Natty, my love, let me give you a couple messages, sweetie. Let me give you a couple messages, sweet love. I'm going to give them to you coming from the Hermit deck. All right? Just a second, sweetie. Elaine, I'm coming over to see you. And Elaine, you are on what? A Thai coffee. You haven't been sleeping since yesterday. Why is that? You're stressed about going back to business on Tuesday? Alrighty, first card coming on through. I just didn't say the word because it sucks and YouTube doesn't like it. So yeah. Also getting over here, happiness is going to be my utmost priority. You have to know that you do matter. But now is not quite the time. And I also want you to know that I dream about you a lot. Sweetie pie, Natty. Lovely to see you tonight, sweet one. If there's anything else I can do for you, please do let me know. And into the meanwhile, sending you much love, sweetie pie. You're absolutely right, Juanson. It is their summer vacation soon into the following. They have a month left. They have 4 weeks left. Yes. Matthias has important exams from the minister? I don't know. Minister. I don't know how you say in English. He has important exams because next year he's going into high school. But yeah, 4 weeks. It's done. I'll be able to sleep in. Oh my God, I'll be able to sleep in till 11 o'clock every morning if I want. I swear, yesterday Matthias woke up at 2 in the afternoon. Yes. The only member of our family who wakes up crack of dawn is Raphael. I don't know. Alrighty. The rest of us like to go to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning and wake up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. What can I say? Natty, sending you so much love, sweetie pie. Elaine, let me go and see. So Elaine, why are you not sleeping? What's going on? You need more attention? Oh, so you can get things done. Well, that's with the coffee. Why aren't you sleeping? Why aren't you sleeping is my main question. I'm just going to go over here to, I'm going to go to your email. Up next is Anna. Okay, so our beautiful Anna Lynn is going to be on up after Elaine. We also have our beautiful High Priestess, sweetie. High Priestess is going to be after Anna Lynn. So Elaine, Anna, followed out by High Priestess is the list that we have at this moment. Okay, sweeties? And let me, where was I? I was going over here. Design. Oh, you did sleep. Oh, you've been working. Okay. Well, don't work too much. You got to sleep sometimes, sweetie pie. Finally, I'm right. What do you mean finally I'm right? I'm always right. Finally. But okay. I'll take off the finally. I'll just take off you're right. My mentor was very impressed by work. Yeah, I know. I know. Good for you, sweetie. All right, let's go see. I don't lie. I always say the truth. You know that. All right. Let's go and ponder upon all this. Let's go see for your first question. I know. I just had to throw myself some flowers, sweetie. It was necessary. Tough weekend. Good weekend, but tough weekend. Anyways, yeah. Let's continue. Sweetie, question number 1. Hold on, it's like things are like just slow tonight. Everything is slow to open. Hold on, the page is opening. I refreshed it and I lost your question. Okay, gotcha. So, again, congratulations for the news with your mentor, sweetie pie. I definitely knew that your progress would definitely shine on through. And it's also great to hear that it was well received. So let's go and see what we've got. On to your question number 1 about the social media and the motion reels progress. How's that actually going to be moving on forward? All right. I feel like your updates are going to come together actually quite beautifully. I feel like your energy is starting to align with clarity and with a certain flow at this moment. I feel like the timing elements that you've added, whatever is actually underneath 10 seconds, is going to help you keep your reels really, really quite sharp. Also, I'm going to say quite professional together and attention grabbing, my sweet love. So I'm going to say over the next few weeks, I see strong creative momentum that is actually going to be building on up, and that's going to help you. You're likely going to finish strong with maybe 1 or 2 standout pieces. That's going to catch that extra attention, maybe even from any potential type of collaborators out there, my sweet love, or even future jobs leads. So I need you to keep trusting your instincts because they're guiding you quite well. Quoi?
C'est mon téléphone.
J'en sais rien. I don't know. Mais là, j'ai besoin que tu fermes la télé. Le gars, il est en train de crier à la télé, là, ma chouette. OK. Il est peut-être en bas sur le comptoir ou dans le salon. I don't know. Ah, il est en bas sur le comptoir de cuisine. Demande à Raphaël de descendre avec toi. Thank you. And close my door.
Attends, puis tu finis tard, je sais que tu viens juste de commencer.
OK, mais fait que j'ai pas vraiment de réponse. Mais je t'aime. Alrighty, here we go. Attends. And you say you've already followed them in your recent work on IG. Perfect. Absolutely, my beautiful Anna. Absolutely, my love. All right. Wise thoughts and energy. We're into a place where there's not a lot of movement, not a lot of thought. It's almost like everything is a little bit stagnant and stuck. I feel as though Y has been kind of caught up with life, that person's life, emotionally caught up into it at the same time. I feel as though this person does still think of you in quiet or in inspired different kind of moments. I feel as though at this moment, they're really kind of just reflecting on what they're doing, how to move on forward onto their actual presence to move forward. I'm not going to say that the connection has disappeared. It's very, very quiet. So it is still there, energetically speaking, but it's quiet because at this moment she seems to be focusing more on herself, her present, her future, and how to kind of move along with it. But everything is moving very, very slowly for her. There's no great progress, no great changes. And I feel like that has her a little bit down within it all. Yeah. A general from now to mid-June. Ten of Pentacles reverse. Justice also. It's a good thing, actually, that one is in reverse and our Page of Wands. Sweetie Pie, I'm going to say you are going to have some creative downloads that are going to be coming your way. No doubt about it. I feel like you're entering somewhat of a phase where you're going to be juggling a lot of things, though. A lot of ideas, a lot of creative ideas, different projects. I feel like you're going to be doing them and it's going to be easier for you to actually move on forward with them. So you're going to do it with a greater ease and maybe even more greater confidence. I'm going to say somewhere around mid-June, you seem to have more of a possibility of either a contract or a contract role or maybe a project-based kind of job showing on up. So I'm going to say to watch out for that. So stay open to unexpected proposals or messages, even little casual ones, because they could actually turn into something that is much bigger. So something that is very small could end up being very big. So I'm going to say keep going. You're onto a very strong and a very powerful upswing, yes. Let me go see our beautiful Anna. Let me go and get your questions. And Anna is going to need a timestamp. Yes. Oh my dear gosh, Anna, you're dealing with an Alex. I swear these names, they mean something. I swear they do. I swear they do. So Anna, you're at 22, at 28, 15. They all have commitment issues. I swear to you, Anna Lynn. I swear. Let me go and answer your questions. David's are all the same. Alex's are all the same. Sweet Lord. You really have to be careful when you choose a name for your child. Okay, so. What are the thoughts towards you? What are A's thoughts towards you? Okay. Alex is a little selfish, ain't he? Yeah. Alex is a little bit over-invested into work and nothing much more, but is passionate about you. But offers you, which I shouldn't say offer, a lot of delays, a lot of frustration. This person is in no haste whatsoever, Sweetie Pie. So when you say, is he going to reach back out? Not at this moment. Not at this moment. Like, he will, but there's delays and delays and delays and delays. Yeah, it's like he's just not in a hurry for anything. He's taking care of other things, doing his other things, anything else into his life, but he is going to come back around towards you because he is quite passionate about you, and he does have a lot of beautiful thoughts towards you. He does have some feelings for you, but he doesn't know how to pinpoint them. He doesn't know how to understand them. It's like scattered energy. The best way that I could say it is, it's like when you meet somebody, but you don't quite know, like, do I love that person or I don't? That kind of a thing. But they like to spend time with you, and they like to be with you and everything of the such. But from there to being present all the time and giving you an offer, they're not ready for that. So, yeah. So for the moment, I'm going to say they're still going to stay a little bit onto the side, but I do see them making some movement towards you. So if the energy stays the same, I'm going to say we'll reach back out. Probably, my love, within the following 4 to 5 weeks, he will reach back out. Because honestly, like I said, his energy is a little bit all over the place, but he does like you. He does believe you're absolutely gorgeous. You do offer beautiful energy towards him. The major problem is he's not focused on love at this moment. He's focused on everything else. And he doesn't want to give himself 100% into your relationship. So you're kind of paying a little bit the price for that. Now, within the following weeks, he's going to realize that, hey, he is missing you. And he does kind of want to come on back or come back into your life in some form or way. Is he going to do better at that point in time? We're going to have to put out the cards and see. But for the moment, that's what I get with that. Let me go see if any male coworkers have a crush on you at work. And does that make any sense to you, what I'm saying? Hey, Marquisha. Nice to see you, beautiful queen. Yeah, he's taking care of things. He recently confessed some things, and I think my energy scared him. Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, let's go see if anybody. But like I said, I feel like he's going to come back. But he's taking his time. But he'll come back. He'll come back, my love. Yeah, he will. All right. Is anybody at work feeling or thinking in any kind of sort of way that they have a crush onto you? Let's go see. There is somebody who is interested into you. Somebody I'm going to say who's pretty much around your age altogether. This person's nice. They're sweet. They're kind of charming, but they're also very, how can I say? They're discreet. They're very discreet. Do you have anybody who has, sweet Lord, I see like brown or darker colored hair. Do you have anybody who has green eyes? Green eyes for some reason. Kind of discreet at work. A timestamp you shall have, my beautiful high priestess, sweetie. Thank you, my love. You are actually up next, my beautiful high priestess. Do you know anybody who might have, I'm going to say about 5'8" in height. 5'8", maybe 5'9". They're not all that tall. They're average. They're very, very discreet, my love. Very discreet. They're not going to make a move towards you, though, whoever this person is, because they feel like they're not going to have a chance. They feel like they're not going to have an opportunity, so they're not going to be making a move towards you. But this person seems to be somewhere around your age. I feel like they have lighter colored eyes, and I don't feel like it's blue, so I'm going to say green. And they seem to have short hair, darker hair. Oh, it could be. He's around your age. If he's older, it could be 3 to 4 years, nothing more. Is he about 3 to 4 years older than you? It wouldn't be more than that. Like, it's not 10 years older, anything of the such, no. Oh, Juanson, High Priestess and Marquisha, sweetie. Yeah. So, yeah, Sweetie Pie, this is what I'm seeing over here, my love. This person's not going to make an offer to you, but they talk to you. They talk to you, they deal with you, they're very nice, they're very generous altogether, they're very sweet. Yeah. Thank you, my dear Watson. But I don't see anything else coming from that person. So it could be Steven, sweetie. If he's approximately 3 to 4 years older than you, it could be him. He does talk with you and he does interact with you, sweetie pie. Yeah. That's what I'm getting from this person, sweetie. Hi, SB. Nice to see you, sweetie. After Markeisha Watson, we do have SB. So SB is onto the list also, sweetie pie, okay? HP, Markeisha, and SB. Let me just do this. I'm sending you much love, my beautiful Anna. I hope the best for you and Alex, sweetie pie. HP is next. Thank you, Watson, at 37 minutes. And here we go for HP, sweetie. Markeisha, my love, you're next, followed out by SB. Markeisha, I know that you're here. It's all good. SB, I think we usually do leave you a timestamp, so we shall, but let us know if you're here, my love. Okay, so just give me 1 second. I'm going to go and refresh something that is way too slow. And voila. Just want a moment. And voila. So what's happening? An updated message on the job search overseas. UK and Dubai. Good for you, sweetie. Okay. Just 1 second. Ace of Wands. The Lovers. Choices to be made. It's complicated. It's complicated, my love. I feel like the world, so UK and Dubai all together, I feel like there could be beautiful global opportunities over there. There could be really, really great completion over there for you also. I feel like the timing is slowly aligning itself, but I do say slowly. So I feel like it's slowly aligning itself for you to have a successful move abroad. But I do have to say they're beginning to open, especially in healthcare, personal care, manufacturing, everything of the such. So what I really need you to do is to continue put the work in, sweetie pie. Continue to be encouraged to remain open to all the roles that are going to be good for you into that sector, if you will. Because at this moment, from what I can actually see, there's a want, there's a desire, you've got the beautiful passion. I feel like you are wondering where exactly, or where you should go. But I have conflicts, and I have like it's just not a possibility at this moment. I'm going to go and get some more answers upon it. it's like you're stuck. You have the desire, you're making the movement towards it, and you'd be ready to, you know, just go on a move. It's just that it's not being offered. Yeah, not being offered. Difficult choice. I'm going to say a few things. I'm going to say, first of all, I feel like it's going to be fairly expensive to actually move over there or to do the transition. So it is possible that maybe you would be offered a position over there, but maybe the costs of, I don't know, it could be living or the voyage to get over there and everything altogether could end up not necessarily making it the worth. So my love, for the moment, I'm going to say, do I see a job opportunity over there? I will say no, not for the moment, my sweet love. But I do need you to continue to look, because I know that different opportunities will be offered towards you, but just not quite right away. I'm going to say, honestly, if you're thinking about going overseas and you're thinking about going far away, I don't really see anything happening. Probably not from here till the end of the year. Like, I'm going to say maybe December, maybe even January of next year is where there could be some possibilities for some openings. That being said, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't send out your stuff right away, because sending them out right away sometimes just kind of opens up doors for a month or two from now for them to pick it up and say, but then you've got to plan, you know, the move and the voyage and everything goes along with it. So basically, I'm going to say, my sweetie pie, I feel as though at this moment, it is a no. Is it still a good idea? Absolutely. Just not right away. More a little bit into the long term. So you're being asked to stay into your hope, to continue to align yourself, to continue to trust your inner compass altogether. The energy around your overseas journey is one that is good, that is strong, that is bright. But I need you to consider tailoring your CV to highlight not just your experience, but your vision. Because employers are looking for people, leaders who can actually inspire a lot of transformation, everything the such. So I definitely say go towards that, sweetie pie. Hopefully that is making sense, what I have said. Yeah. Hold on. Let me go over here. It would be open to an opportunity that you would be open to an opportunity that travels, right? And you did your yes chart, and an important line go through the UK, Paris, and France. Absolutely. Oh, it's a very good idea, my love. Like, I say, definitely go on forward with it. Move on forward with that, my love. No, I know you're not seeing results into the US. I know you even tried the South, like Texas and Florida. I don't feel like there's a lot of openings at this moment. I don't. And I know that we're coming a little bit into a difficult period because it is, you know, summertime that's going to be happening, and, you know, there's more vacations, there's less work, there's a lot of things that kind of put your job search on pause. But at the very same time, it could also be good because, yes, people do take vacations and everything and the such, and sometimes they need people to come on in to replace. And sometimes when you replace, you can actually stick around. So it depends what side we're actually looking of the medal. But for the moment, my love, I say just go at large. At large. There's nothing that should be blocked. If you want to go into that state or that state or that state, go ahead with it. You've got nothing to lose. If you want to go, may it be to Italy or to Dubai, or you want to go in France, well, go. Send it on out. Whatever happens is going to happen. And if something good comes your way, perfect. Analyze it, look at it, take it if you want. And if you don't, you didn't lose anything. All right? But don't let go, my sweetie pie. Don't let go, my love. That's the important thing. Hold on just 1 second. Let me know, my beautiful high priestess, if you have any other questions. Okay, sweetie? Hi, Julie. How are you doing, sweetie? I'm going to go and see our beautiful Marquisha at this moment. And Marquisha, you're right over here. Let me know, my love. Sending you much love, my beautiful high priestess, sweetie. And what's going on with you, my beautiful Marquisha? Yeah, you're like a little bit all over the place, you say. Between your little kids. And you've been seeing cardinals. Is it a message? And if so, what it is? And blessings coming your way towards you and angel messages. I got you, sweetie. How are you doing, and how are your little beautiful angels doing, sweetie? Just 1 second. How are they doing, and how's Mama doing? It's important too. We need to know how Mama's doing. They turned 10 months today. Happy 10th month birthday. I know. Oh my gosh, right? Yes, definitely do so, sweetie. Oh, I know. They grew up. They really do. They grew up so quickly. That's amazing. 10 months. I know. I remember calculating all those things. It's 3 months. It's 4 months. It's 6 months. And then when you're into those months, you're like, okay, 10 months. And then you go and see, what do they need to learn this month in 10 months? And then you go and look, okay, slowly we're going to start, walking, especially, not that I want to put boys and little girls in different areas, but honestly, they kind of do go in different areas. Not all of them, of course, not all of them. But the little boys, they get up and they run so much quicker than the little girls, I swear. So, yeah, but basically, you're going to have to start looking at that, right? You're going to have to start baby-proofing the house in different ways. So when they get up onto their little feet, they don't fall and hit their head on the corner of a coffee table or whatever. Yes. And then they become runners. Oh, then you've got to watch out for them. Oh, it's all coming. It's all coming, sweetie pie. Let me go and answer your questions over here into the meanwhile. Oh, I know. They're little runners. Crawling and using the table to stand. I know. That's what they do. It's what they do. I know. But sometimes, oh my gosh. They stumble and they fall. And then, and they're all different. They're all different. So, yeah. It's a beautiful face. Enjoy it, sweetie. I know. Talking about getting back. I know. Seriously, right? You're going to have to run after them. Let's go see to begin with the cardinal. So I do actually want to tell you about the cardinal, but I don't really need any cards for the cardinal altogether. The cardinals are signs, and they are beautiful signs altogether. Cardinals are often seen as messengers from the spirit world. A lot of birds are, but anyways, I feel like this one has to do with loved ones, people who have passed on. Now, the fact that they have that beautiful, vibrant red color carries the energy of the life force, of the vitality, of the divine protection, if you will. So when you actually do see one, it's a reminder that you're not alone. And somebody into the spirit realm is actually watching over you, cheering on. It's also somewhat of a nudge for you to stay grounded and stay present, while knowing that passion and purpose are returning to your life slowly. Now, that being said, I do have to ask you, has your grandma passed away? Your grandma. Is she still around, or has she passed away? And did she have some kind of curly hairs going on? Okay, there you go. It's your grandma, because I see your grandma. I don't see your granddad. I'm not saying he's not there, but your grandma's there. Yeah, she's with you. I honestly feel like the message that I see her smiling. I don't know what you were doing when you saw her. Not her. I don't know what you were doing when you saw the bird, but I see her smiling at you, and I see her being very proud, like she wants you to know that she's proud of you. That's her. Short curly hair. That's her. She's the one. And she was there smiling at you. And she wants you to know that she's proud of you. She was watching you, and she was just... The best way that I could say it is because I feel a feeling of ultimate peace. Peace, but a profound happiness that there is a security and that there are beautiful things. Yeah. Well, that's okay, Marquisha. You can cry, sweetie. It's beautiful. Yeah, so she's there. Probably you being mother. Well, okay. Well, yeah. So she was there with you, sweetie pie. And She was really just standing there and she was just watching at you, and I can see her just smiling. And you see, that's why. There you go, sweetie. I'm sending you beautiful loves. Yeah. Hi, Diane. So see, my love, it's a good thing that you came on in and that you asked the questions, sweetie pie. It's your grandma, sweetie. And she's proud of you. Yeah. So now you can let her know that you know that it was her, and you can send her back and I love you. Because she's always somewhere around. I'm not going to say she's always with you, but I got you, my beautiful high priestess. I'll be with you right after Markeisha, okay? I don't feel like she's always around you, but she's often around you. She's one of the guides that you do have that follows you around. Thank you, Elaine. I don't know if I'm the best, but I've got my talents. Hi, Sean. Nice to see you, sweetie pie. All right, so here we go. It's always when you have the babies and you're driving, you see one. You see? And that's why, sweetie. Yeah. Julie, you are after SB. I can go on Messenger and let you know when it's your turn, sweetie. Yeah, I'm going to be with High Priestess, then SB, and then you're next, my love. All right, my love, I shall do so. All right, well, let's go and see what else I've got going on. So now you know, my beautiful Markeisha. Before I actually give you angel message, which I'm going to give you in a moment, blessings coming towards you. There's a lot of healing. There's a lot of regeneration. There's a lot of mental clarity that is coming your way. And honestly, the best way that I could say this is the most beautiful blessings coming towards you are ones of healing. I see a lot of healing. I see a lot of renewal. But it's not a renewal with something crazy that's happening with it. It's nothing of the such. It is healing. It is moving forward. It is regeneration. Who you are, you have changed. But you're changing into even more stronger, even more courageous, even more beautiful. You're a little bit like that butterfly who is transforming herself. And that's what you're doing as a blessing. Well, you're not doing it, but it's coming your way. So you're transforming into somebody who is stronger, somebody who releases, somebody who accepts, and somebody who has grown out of a lot of the issues that you actually did have. So you're finally going to be understanding a lot of truth behind a lot of things that have either happened to you or what is actually happening at the very moment with you. So I'm going to say heart healing connections, whether it be with friendships, whether it be just within yourself, more clarity coming your way. Not necessarily more opportunities, but more clarity. And that beautiful spiritual awakening, you're finding yourself being called to a deeper purpose, something that is inspiring you to give. It's like you're giving more of yourself, but into the profound person of who you are and not onto a superficial manner. Not that I'm saying you superficial in any way, but sometimes we give onto a certain level and other times we give onto a soul level. Yours is more onto a deeper level that is coming on through. Yeah. And let me go and see an angel message for you, my love. I did receive your questions, Elaine. You're going to be after Julie, sweetie. Did you miss a timestamp? I don't think you did. No, I don't think you did, sweetie. I think you're all good. You've been putting yourself out there with designing t-shirts and you make good for you, sweetie. Love that. Yeah, that's that clothing line that you want to do, right? That's it. Perfect. Perfect. And who better to do so than a mama with twins? Seriously. Besides the fact that you must know so many things that other mamas and papas do not know about because we don't have twins, and that's a whole different ballpark. So you could even have something that is completely custom, like one part of your line that is completely custom to twins in many different kind of ways. Yeah. On into your angel message, sweetie. Your angels are whispering different type of truths towards you. They want you to know that you're being guided even when you feel unsure in life. You need to believe that you're onto the right path, even if you don't have all the answers at this moment. You also need to prepare yourself for renewal in love and within your purpose. A fresh wave of energy is coming your way, especially around your heart and your passions. And your angels are helping you to connect and to reconnect with your soul's deepest desires. Also, your angels are asking you to release doubt, all right? Because they're clearing the path ahead for you. So you can expect divine signs, synchronicities, and I'm even actually going to say protection in situations where maybe you've been feeling somewhat a little bit anxious with, my love. Yeah. I'm going to go and see HP. I'm going to come and see you at this moment, my love, with the other question, okay? My beautiful Marquisha, you let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. I thank you for coming on in, sweetie pie. I do. I'm glad that I was able to connect with your grandma, sweetie pie. I'm glad, and I'm glad that you got the message that she was trying to give you. So I say many blessings to you, to your beautiful babies for their beautiful 10 months with baby mama. And continue being the beautiful blessed soul that you are, my love. You're doing good into this world, and you're continuing doing good, my love. I'm going to put a timestamp for High Priestess. Just actually let us know if you're here, sweetie pie. I'm going to go and get your other question. But then we're going to be with SB, MZ, and Elaine. Okay. You do have concerns that, okay. You got approved for the, okay. You hate feeling, I know you don't like being stuck into that, right? Okay. Hold on. Let's go and see. And let me go and make sure that you are here before we begin. Oh, you are here. Perfect. All right. So SB is next. Who can you hear? Oh, Raphael. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's always. And he's not loud at this moment. I swear to God. I don't know. I kid you not, guys. When he is at home, he's like a tornado. He's so loud. He's often obnoxious, and I love him, but he often is. Oh, my dear gosh. That being said, he gets forgotten at school. I kid you not. His teachers, I already told you about the time that they did not take his presents, and they ended up calling us wondering where he was. And I'm like, he's at school. They ended up finding him in the corner. He was just too silent. And this week again, they forgot him, I guess, into the library because he was too silent, and he didn't realize everybody left. So he just sat there and read a book for 20 minutes. I kid you not. And at home, look, he's a dinosaur. How does that happen? I don't know. I swear, if they knew how he was at home, they would not recognize that child. Completely different. I know. Too silent in the library. It's true one. Too silent in the library. They forgot him there for 20 minutes. They couldn't find him. Oh, jeez. I know. It's bad, eh? Anyways, just saying. You gotta be careful. And that goes to show you. Be very careful of what you see. You know, don't judge a book by its cover. All right, so here we go, my beautiful love. All right, let's go and see what's happening over here. You are going to have movement, and the movement is going to be coming on in fairly quickly. I'm going to say 3-4 weeks maximum, okay? You're going to be accepted, and things are going to move on through. Absolutely. So as for the filing that you did, will you be approved soon? Absolutely. I'm going to say the rightful outcome is going to come your way. You've done what you had to do. You did what you had to do, and things are definitely being scaled and weighed into your favor. So even if the past job tries to kind of resist or push back, what's yours can't be taken. It is yours, and that's it. So I will say, yes, you will be approved. I don't really see any delays or anything of the such. So you're actually going to be able to have that time to, yes, realign, yes, refocus, and really just kind of move on forward into what you've been wanting to do. So develop, it could be your products, your product line, your business, looking elsewhere, everything of the such. You'll be able to do that. So yes, 3-4 weeks it's done, but I would actually say more 2-3 weeks. I feel like 2-3 weeks is more adapted to the reality of it. You would do the same thing, Watson? You would get, oh, you would do the same thing. All right, hold on. Okay. So, let's go and see. You just want to get lost into the library, Watson. The difference is Raphael doesn't want to get lost into the library. It was lunchtime. He was late for lunch. Therefore, I was waiting for him with the 2 other kids for lunch and wondering where he was at. Yeah, not a good thing. Not a good thing. All right. The job search, sweetie pie. Summer messages. Your request for the next job and forward movement. Your forward movement is going to be coming. I see more positivity. I see you being easier upon yourself, and I see things actually happening at a quicker pace. Now, let's go see what all of that actually means. And I want to go with this one. No, this one. Okay. I feel like you're going to have an energy that is stronger into the momentum, that's going to be stronger into your own personal power. And I feel like you're going to be driven more towards that success because you're tired of the stagnation. You don't want it no more, and you don't like it, so you're going to get out of it fairly quickly. So Spirit actually wants you to know that you're not stuck in any kind of a way, that you're actually being redirected. You're getting away from those sneaky pants at work. Yeah. The job that you truly want, the one that is going to be aligned with your spirit and your future, isn't quite there yet. It's not quite. No. There's still... And I'm going to say it's yourself. There is something that is limiting you within your thoughts, yourself, that is stopping, not stopping because it's not just you, but it is blocking you in some kind of way. There is something that is limiting you over here. So the right job for you is not quite there, but I feel like it's going to be coming late summer. So I'm going to say more around July, August, and I'm going to push more around August. I feel like August feels more important. I feel like this time around, so the time from now all the way until August, is a little bit about building your foundation, building your project, building your vision, building your clarity. It's about getting that beautiful foundation all together. So what's important for you is to not let any of that kind of knock you on down, because it's not going to be happening until the month of, July or August. You're preparing for something that is bigger, that is richer, that is more meaningful, that is more aligned with your soul than something that you actually just kind of left behind. So I need you to follow that passion, because it is going to bring you exactly where it is that you want. But you also have to release anything that is binding you, anything that is stopping you. And this really has to do with you yourself personally. Okay, it has nothing to do with finances. It has to do with you. It could be a mindset that you have. It could be something that you're afraid of exploring, that you haven't done yet. That's going to be coming on. And then you're going to be like, well, I don't really know if I should do that. There's something that is coming upon that you should be doing that you're really going to be wondering about, and you're stopping yourself from doing it. Now, it's not going to block anything, but it's going to make things a little bit longer from what I can see. So Sweetie Pie, you're going to have to work really, really quite hard. Follow your beautiful heart. Follow your beautiful passion. You will have different type of openings coming towards you somewhere around August. And just make sure that you move and you go ahead with the flow. Don't let any weird blockages kind of stop you in any kind of a way. Again, these are personal blockages. And the finances, you're going to be okay. The money is going to be coming on in towards you, my love. So overall, even though things are still, your life is still being rearranged quite beautifully. So you can look at this a little bit like a cocoon season. It's a little bit uncomfortable, but it's necessary for your transformation altogether. Yes, I'm with HP, Elaine. I know, right, Watson? Oh, lunch is important. You wouldn't want to stay in the library for lunch? No. Nah. Here we go. Just one tiny little second. Let me go back over here. Yeah. So I'm going to say your actual summer quest of finding a job is more about you actually working onto your passion, onto your desires, working onto your creative side. As for a job, if you do want to have a job, I feel like you are able to actually have a job within the following, I'm going to say 4 to 5 weeks. You could definitely have a job that could pop on through for you. It's not going to be your dream job, but it could be a job that will do the job all the way until you either get something overseas or until you're actually completely ready to set off the line of products that you want and start raking on in the dough and the success coming from that, my love. Hi, Joy King. Nice to see you, sweetie. Thank you for joining us, my sweet love, and thank you for your donation, Sweetie Pie. You're trying to weigh out the best areas for you, right? Yeah. Honestly, yes, I did receive them, my beautiful. I did, beautiful Diane, but I have not been on Messenger much, and there's been a lot of messages. He did send a lot. I much prefer, my beautiful love, like a little tiny, very brief message. Long messages, I don't have time for them, sweetie. I don't. It's got to be short and sweet. They're too long. I haven't had the time to go and listen to them, Sweetie Pie. Joy King, we shall be with you probably in about 5-10 minutes, my love, okay? If you want to stick around, or you want a timestamp, or you want to leave 5 minutes and come back, okay? Yeah. The recent studies that you have taken upon feel like it's paying off, so you're trying to pivot into a way where you can use this experience, but in a different way that you haven't tried before. Exactly. Okay, well that makes ultimate sense with what I was saying when I was talking about the fact that you're kind of stuck into something, but you're stuck into something that that is more within you. So this is something that you have looked at, that you feel like you should actually move on forward with because of the studies, and you feel like it could be a good, I say try it on out, Sweetie Pie. Yeah, no, it hasn't been paying off. Oh, it hasn't been paying off. So you're trying to pivot. Yeah, that's it. You're trying to pivot. Thank you, Diane. Sean, I don't look at the live chat all that much. I look at it every once in a while, Sweetie Pie. I toggle between a lot of windows, love. Thank you, Joy King. Thank you, sweetie. So, beautiful High Priestess, I'm going to say open yourself up as much as you possibly can. Diverse yourself up as much as you possibly can. Take the help from anybody who is willing to offer you any help, any guidance, any experience, anything of the such. It could even just be a meeting to get some information on different type of products or avenues or businesses to focus on. And that's really going to help you to move on forward, sweetie. Don't give up, my beautiful High Priestess. You've got this. I know. You're a queen. You always have this. And you never, ever, ever stay stagnant. No, you don't. You don't like that. You move ahead. We're going to go and see our beautiful SB at this moment, and we are going to leave a timestamp. SB is going to be, I'm going to put at 112 because I have to go and read the questions, okay? So SB is going to be at 112. MZ is next. Then I'm going to go and answer Elaine and Joy King. We're going to be closing up. We'll see the lives at 11 tonight, okay? Juan and Lewis, so in 45 minutes, Sweetie Pies. Okay, High Priestess, wishing you a lovely evening, my love. Continue to be strong. Continue to think about everything. Oops. All right. So, SB, here we go. Oh, there's that name I love. Braulio. You can definitely have a timestamp, sweetie. Here we go. All right. And I'm just going to go. I'm just going to go and let Julie know that she's on up next. All right. So just one little second. I'm going to go and find Julie. Oh no, sweet Lord. Okay. Okie dokie. So, Julie knows, and here we go. All right. No, it's okay, Sean. It's okay, my love. You can leave it the way that it is, sweetie. You can leave it the way that it is. But Sean, it is much better to send me 1 or 2 messages, short and brief, by written. More than that, I can't follow, sweetie. Yeah. No, it's okay, Sean. It's okay, my love. So SB, Sweetie Pie, Sweetie Pie, Sweetie Pie, Sweetie Pie. Let's go see Braulio's feelings for you. Alrighty. Up next is Julie, Elaine, and Joy. Thank you, everybody, for waiting so patiently. Do appreciate it, Sweetie Pies. Okay. Love. I feel like Braulio feels a deep level pull towards you. So a deep soul level. I feel like there's an emotional connection that is there. I don't feel like this is something that is just into an attraction, but I feel like it's more into a sense of a certain recognition. I feel like at times he may seem a little bit reserved. He may even seem a little bit kind of conflicted, but I feel like underneath the surface, there's that warmth, there's that chemistry, there's that sense that you represent a beautiful, strong, meaningful connection into his life. So I feel like his heart is definitely not indifferent in any kind of a way. I feel like he is very, very curious about you. I feel like he's always a little bit intrigued by you. I feel like he's always a little bit drawn in. I feel like he's very passionate, and I feel like he holds within him so much more love than he's actually not even saying. So he holds a lot of these feelings and a lot of this love within without necessarily speaking about them, which is an interesting kind of a little twist. But it's always nice to know, you know, that how this person truly does feel, especially since he doesn't always necessarily open on up all that deeply within it. Now, he doesn't do it simply because of his own vulnerability and doesn't feel necessarily quite comfortable opening on up and telling you that, but it is the way that he actually does feel. Alrighty. Now, his intentions for the connection altogether. Ooh, that's not where I want to go. All right, his intentions for the connection. Is it a possibility that you kind of feel like he's, I'm not going to say necessarily distant, although he could be a little bit distant, but you just kind of feel like his energy is a little bit toggled. I feel like he's a little bit toggled at this moment is what I want to say. I feel like he's a little bit caught between emotions and like career and work and responsibilities. So he's toggled between, let's say, love and responsibilities. I feel like at this moment, I feel like his intentions, if you ever feel like he a little bit like kind of disconnects, or he doesn't always necessarily, it could be reply as quickly, or doesn't necessarily show himself as much, or you feel like there's a little bit of an emotional distance that is there. It's not that he wants to mislead you. It's not that he wants to hurt you. It's just that into his mind, his feelings and his love and his intentions have remained the same, but his responsibilities are kind of a little bit taking over into his mind, that it takes a lot of that space. So I feel like he's actually trying to balance a lot of things into his life. I know that he sees potential into this relationship, into this connection, but I feel as though, and I feel honestly that he is, I'm going to say, I feel like he is fully emotionally and practically stable. I feel like that part is good. I just feel like he has issues trying to combine between emotions and love and work, both of them, like fusion them into his life. I feel like he has issues with that part. And that's probably why sometimes you feel like there's a little bit of a gap that is there, and you wonder what's going to be happening with the connection, or where this connection is actually going. But he does see the potential. I just feel like he holds back because he doesn't know how to fusion those both things together. So he wants to be able to continue to explore, but he wants to be able to continue to explore slowly, is what I can see over here. Slowly, I'm going to say keeping it kind of light a little bit for now, but there's that deeper intention that is there, that is hidden underneath. So he just hasn't been able to actually express it at this moment. So there's definitely a desire. There's definitely a want to move on forward within all of this. Let me give you some messages from Braulio. And Julie, you are on up next. Let's go with some messages. And within the messages, we are going to begin with this one over here. I feel more for you than I show. Sometimes I hold back because I'm afraid of messing things up. When I think of you, there is peace. You calm something inside of me. I often dream of us having a family together. I'm working on myself so I can show up to you completely and fully. I feel as though I have known you forever. I want you to be able to trust me fully. Please be patient with me. I want to be all of yours because I feel so safe with you. My beautiful Lesbie, all together. You're not imagining the connection. It's there and it's real. But we need to give him a tiny little space, just a tiny little bit. No, actually, you don't need to give him space. Just let him do what he has to do. He's going to rise into that beautiful alignment, sweetie. And he's going to truly show you how he does feel. Your energy is beautiful towards him. You are worthy and he is worthy of your love and the effort. Also, it goes both ways. So beautiful things are definitely going to be coming for you guys. He just needs to fusion both of them together, but he has the greatest and the best intentions, my love. Thank you for the cappuccino, Sean. Thank you, sweetie pie. Where's Pertinacity? Hi, Pertinacity. Nice to see you, sweetie pie. How are you? MZ, where are you? I'm going to go and get your questions, all right? Here we go. Ah, you're here still. Still, you were not, oh, well, still. How long have you been here? Okay, all right, I'm going to see. Hold on. You've been a busy bee since I was busy. Okay, I got the second one that just popped on in over here. I got you, sweetie. So we're going to go with the first one, then we're going to go with the other one. Elaine and Joy are up next. So. Because we really don't have to, I know. It's true. I really just saw him thinking about that into his mind, running away and just starting anew. Like nothing has happened, although we don't want to erase what has happened because a lot of beautiful things have happened. But I mean, you get the gist of it. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go and get your other question at the same time, okay? So I will have all of them. And then the second one, yes, figuring things out, absolutely. Then it says the other one. Hello, beautiful Love Shine. Nice to see you, sweetie pie. Love Shine's going to be after Joy, all right? Okay, perfect. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. And here we go. So the updated list, Juan-san, we are currently on Julie. I'm going to go and answer Elaine's questions, followed out by Joy and Love Shine. And we're closing in 35 minutes, sweetie pies. So my beautiful Julie, here we go. Over here. So is a fresh start between you and M going to be coming on in soon? Yes. Once we alleviate those darn restrictions that we have created upon ourselves, a definite 100% yes. So there is a fresh emotional beginning that is going to be, I'm going to say it's going to be beginning, but I actually feel like it's already there. I feel like at this moment it's a little bit like that pot of coffee. It's kind of brewing, if you will. So it's not about, of course, running away physically. He's not going to be doing that. But it's more about wiping out the emotional slate clean. Just like, let's forget about the fears. Let's forget about what I've done, or let's forget about this. Let's just, and it's not to say that to forget is to forgive or to anything of the such, but sometimes he just thinks to himself, it is better, because often when he thinks about the relationship, he thinks about the things that he has done. He thinks about the things that, sometimes he has done that were not all that fantastic. And so he wants to be able to try to focus onto the right here and to the right now, and not always necessarily look at, the back pace. So what was actually happening, and feel bad about that, because what is there, it is there. There's nothing we can do about it. Let's work onto right here and to right now. So into that kind of way, that's how he kind of wants to erase all that. But erasing that means that it's easier for him to move on forward, to come closer to you, to actually, let that love kind of bloom, but without having all that baggage around. Because Spirit is showing Mike, what he actually wants to do and what he actually needs to do. Spirit is trying to help him on through that. So I'm going to say the desire is there, and the desire is completely sincere to actually do that. Is it coming up soon? I will actually say yes. I do believe that it is coming up, soon. Soon is relative. Some people for soon is tomorrow. Other people it's in, a week. It's very, very relative. I'm going to say he's working onto it. From the moment for what I can see, I'm going to say within the following 7 to 8 weeks, he should be able to clean that slate and start anew. So hopefully he'll be able to do it before. But he's working onto it, no doubt about it, and it is what he is wanting to do. But things of the heart, things of emotions, they're slow as heck. They're very slow. Is Mike committing to making it work for you both? Yes. He is, but he's going to have to put more effort. I know, but when I say he's going to have to put more effort, he's going to have to work onto himself on different type of levels. Making it work for both of you is perfect. I mean, he could come and ask you, do you want to, do you want us to be into a committed relationship and blah, 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 blah. And you can say yes, and that's all perfect. But I mean, he's also going to have to work onto himself personally to be able to listen to you, to open up towards you, to ask you questions, right? So it's going to be important for him to work onto all those spheres of himself, to open on up and to make some type of a unity instead of just a unilateral kind of a way. So it is beautiful. It is slow and steady energy. There's nothing that is big, nothing flashy, but it is about loyalty. It is about being quite determined to make it happen. So is he committed to making it work for you both? Yes. He is definitely committed to figuring it on out. Even if, his pace kind of tests your patience at times, or always, he is definitely thinking into the long term and wants to build something stable with you. But onto his own terms, into a certain way, because his own terms is when he's going to be feeling emotionally safe to do so, which is important into that kind of way. The only thing I'm saying is that he is aware that he's going to have to open on up a little bit more his energy to a give and take kind of an energy all the way on through the committed relationship and moving on forward. Because at this moment, there's a lot of take, but there's not necessarily a lot of give. Let me go over here. I know, right, Julie? Could you imagine if you were just having your first date and you start from there? Well, that's pretty much the time, my beautiful Julie, that your mom is going to be with you. So into a certain way, it's almost okay. Yeah, it's almost okay because you're going to be busy with your mom. You're not going to have that much time. So as long as he's working onto it and he's making it happen, then that's going to be good for everybody. Yes, you're working hard, my beautiful Lilith. You are, sweetie pie. The sores are out. And even during those, yes, as he figures things out, will he still talk and meet up through in the yes, no. The 7 to 8 weeks, 7 to 8 weeks is his own interior process, how he's working on things. It doesn't stop the actual meeting on up and seeing each other or anything of the such. This is really just his own process into his mind. I'm not saying you're not talking, not reaching out or anything for 7, 8 weeks. No, for sure. He's going to reach out and for sure you're going to talk between here and there. This is just his emotional process to get to the point where you want him to be. Yes, exactly. Thank you, my beautiful pertinacity, by the way, my love. Let me go back into the questions. Hold on. Could he think it's too much work and drift towards other girls instead? I don't actually feel like that is a possibility for him. So could he think it's too much work and drift towards other girls instead? No. No, he would not be happy with anybody else, sweetie pie. No, he's not playing that game. So, no, absolutely not. I mean, he does have that fear, and it is inside of him, but it's not necessarily of the effort. So, no, he's not messing up again. He's not going to go that again. He's not going through that. There's no way in heck. The fear can sometimes kind of make him a little bit freeze, kind of, I'm going to say a little bit freeze, keeping a little bit in stagnation. But I mean, his heart still comes back to you every single time. So the other girls, there's nothing. There's no emotional energy that is anchored towards them, but you are anchored towards him. His biggest challenge altogether over here is his own self-doubt. It's not on you. It's not onto the relationship. It's his own self-doubt. This has to do with you, not with you, and not with the relationship, with him. This has to do with his own self-doubts, his own fears. He's not doubtful of you. He's not doubtful of the relationship. He's doubtful if he can show up into the way that he needs to make this successful. That's where his issues are. So the other ladies are not even into the competition. No way. He has doubts within himself if he's good enough. He has doubts if he's good enough for you, if he's able to do that, because it's something he hasn't done into a really, really long time. And it's even something he hasn't really actually ever done, because this time around it's about, you know, sometimes in life you see somebody and you meet somebody and you just know this is going to be the person that I'm going to marry. This is the person I'm going to stay with for the rest of my days. That's a little bit the vibes that he gets. So he knows that this connection is not like another one. And that kind of scares him a little bit sometimes. And it gives him those little fears. And those fears kind of bring in some doubts if he's good enough and if he can go through all of this. And, you know, if he can show up to be the man that you need him to be. If he can conquer everything that he needs to. So it's more into that kind of a way. Yeah. No, absolutely not, because it's like anything else, right? When you love, you love. Okay, so even if the relationship becomes really, really difficult, if you love and you desire, you keep on returning back. Like you love him, and therefore, even though you're a little bit on pause, or even though sometimes he's a little bit doubtful, you're still there and you're still waiting, and you're giving him that beautiful energy because you love him. That's where the difference is, and that's what keeps you grounded and stable. Same thing for him. Yeah. Is he going to see the person this week, and how's that going to affect your relationship? So is he going to go and see the his help? Let's put it that way. Is he going to go and see his help? All right. Is he going to go? That's a big yes. Absolutely. For him, the actual therapy is key for him. He actually really, really, really needs to go. It grounds him. It gives him more structure. It helps him peel back all those emotional layers that he actually tries to avoid often. So I'm going to say yes, he is going to be going this week. I feel like he's going to get more clarity onto his emotional responsibility. I feel like is what's going to be coming up to the surface. So you can expect him to be a little bit quieter after the actual meeting, but more thoughtful, more softly intentional into the days after. So you could possibly hear from him, I'm going to say, by next Monday. Yeah. So this week it's all about clarity and it's about emotional responsibility is what he's going to be working on with a therapist. So what you need to remember into all of this, my love, is that you and Mike, you're like two old souls and you're learning how to meet again into this lifetime. And it's not just something that is going to pass on through. It's not like a season. The journey is there. The journey is yours. But you're both kind of helping each other to become complete and to become more whole as you go on through. But it's a certain process. It's a certain journey altogether. Yes, exactly. When he contacts you on a Monday, I don't see that you're going to be meeting on up, but he is going to be contacting you and talking with you. But I don't see the meetup right away. I'm going to go and see Elaine's questions. I need to know if Joy King is here. If you're here, sweetie, let me know, okay? Sean, I don't have a problem with you, sweetie. I don't have a problem with you. I do, however, have an issue with sending too many messages. That I do. I don't listen to them. Not because I don't want to, because I don't have the time. It's too time consuming. So if you want to send me a message and you want me to listen to it, first, don't send a voice, send a text, send it short, I'll read it. If it's long, I lose it. I have many people, and if I listen to 5 or 10 or 20 messages from everybody every day, I have no more time in my day, sweetie pie. So it's nothing personal. You just got to keep it short and sweet. A fire on a log, Wanson? Yes. What's the fire in the log? What is that about? And your mom is coming next Tuesday. She's arriving so quickly, right? And I know you're so excited to go and see your mom. Thank you, Joy King, for letting us know you're here, sweetie. Yeah. No, you're not making me angry, Sean. I'm just letting you know, sweetie. It has to be short and sweet because I have my own personal life. I have my family. I have work. I have a lot of things. I don't have all that much time, sweetie. Oh, that's a log of sage. See you later, my beautiful Julie, sweetie. Elaine, here we go, Elaine, here we go. So, Elaine, let me go and get your questions. I don't know, I kind of feel like something disconnected. I need to know if Loveshine is here also. So Loveshine, if you're around, please let us know. And you can post your questions because you're going to be after Joy King, sweetie. Go like this. Okay. Elaine, first question. Art graphic design opportunities coming in June. Initials or company vibes. That really does depend. A lot of things can change, but I'll tell you what I can see, okay? Thank you, everybody, for waiting so patiently, by the way. Always truly appreciate sweetie pies. Would love to be able to give you a quicker service, but I'm only one. I need to do like the movie. It was not a very good movie, but it was a movie a long time ago. What was it called? Multiplicity? Something of such? Yeah, he multiplies himself. Anyways, point being, our graphic designs opportunities coming into the month of June. What's happening with that? I'm actually going to say I do feel like it is quite active for incoming offers for you, especially anything that is project-based or that could be freelance to start. So this kind of feels like somebody is noticing your potential and wanting to a little bit kind of test the waters, but with the intention to grow into something that would be more. So I'm going to say into initials, I'm going to say I'm seeing RD. I don't know, like Rucus something. I don't know. I'm seeing RD or CC and CC, something creative, but I don't know what the other C's for. It could also be a lesser known brand or a house agency, if you will, with a boutique kind of feel. Yeah. So vibe-wise, I'm going to say this is leaning you more towards something that is hybrid or small agency energy rather than something that is full in-house corporate and everything of the such. But I actually do feel like you're actually meant to thrive a little bit more into something that is of a creative cycle and not necessarily something that is a cubicle. Now, why do you feel like something big is happening this year? Basically, I'm going to say it's just an abundance of many things that have been gathering themselves. And at some point in time, you've been into that down for quite some time. You got to get back up, right? And once you're onto the up, we want to stay there as long as we possibly can. But that's when all that hard work that you have put in, everything is coming to fruition. And that's where you see the beauty of it. So I'm going to say it's those little miracles like that discounted jacket or the supplies. They're not random. They're little nudges from the universe saying, you know what, you're onto the right path. You're stepping into alignment. You don't have to chase. Things will be given towards you. You've been a little bit into a karmic window where small winds of luck are a little bit kind of blowing into your favor. Not because you're lucky, but really because you've been energetically shifting and spirit is seeing your efforts. So this is only, I'm going to say, the beginning of different little moments like these that you will see. You can actually call them little divine twinks, if you will, coming from the universe. And I'm going to go and see Joy, and I'm sending you much love, my beautiful Elaine. I am at the same time going to go and validate that everything is good on PayPal and that our list is correct for the end of the live. So Love Shine should theoretically be next, followed out by Pertinacity. Well, next, after Joy King. Joy King is next. All right, hold on. Oh, hold on a second, sweetie pie. Hold on a second. Alrighty. So, oh, we got Susan who added herself on in. Joy, here we go, my love. Oh, a little munchkin is coming. A medium munchkin. Que se passe-t-il? T'es fatiguée, ma belle?
Non.
Ouais. Ça. Normalement dans 15 minutes, mais je vais te dire à peu près 20 minutes, ma belle. Love you. C'est quoi tu fais, chouchoune?
Ben, je te demande.
Hein?
Ben, je te demande.
Tu quoi?
Je te demande, c'est quand tu finis?
Non, non, qu'est-ce que tu fais là? T'es très silencieuse. J'entends les boys.
Sur mon téléphone.
Ah, ok. C'est beau, je t'aime. Juanson, il veut dire allô.
De quoi t'es beau?
T'es belle.
T'as dit t'es beau.
Tu es belle. Ouais, je devais penser à Alex. T'es belle. All right, here we go, sweetie. Yeah, she's like, you said you're good looking. And I'm like, no, I didn't. She's like, yeah, you did. I said, okay. Then I was thinking about Alex, but you're pretty. Guys, can you see the image? Because I've got a different image that popped up. You know, the one that's onto the cover that says live stream. I got that one popped on through. I don't see the video anymore, so I just want to make sure that I can see it on my OBS. I'm there, but I don't see it in YouTube. You see me waving? Then we're good. I don't know. I think YouTube is trying to... I kid you not. Yeah. Like, seriously. Look. Let me prove it to you guys, the weirdness that I am seeing. Okay. This is what I see onto my screen at this moment in YouTube. Like, can you see it? I think you can. It's like if we're closed. Anyways, point being. As long as you guys can see me with OBS, we're good. All right, Joy, what are the overall energies of the Cancer around you? And you're a Leo, sweetie. If you're going to hear from him again to meet up. All right, sweetie. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird, right, Watson? It happens sometimes. Weird. Okay. Are you gonna paid? I'll say yes. Hired? I'm not sure. I'm not sure you're gonna get hired by that place. Paid? I feel like you will get paid something, sweetie. Yeah. Sweetie pie, Joy, my love. For the moment, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. I'm getting over here the Hanged Man, which is letting go. I'm getting also our High Priestess. Our High Priestess is coming on in to say that it's like if this person is hiding secrets from you. This person is not happy. They've been hurt a lot into the past, my love. Have they ever told you that they've been hurt in love? They have some deep, 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 deep wounds, my sweetie pie. They do. Something all in that question. All right. They've been wounded. They've been hurt, my love. They have. And it's kind of complicated. I'm going to take out more cards, all right? I feel like they're kind of shattered. I feel like it's complicated. But I don't quite necessarily feel like the shattering or the emotional hurt is coming from you. I feel like it's coming from an accumulation from the past, but not because of you. You didn't cause it. Thank you, Sean, for letting me know that you can see me, sweetie. Oh, there you go, Love Shine. Thank you, my love. Yeah, this person can be a little bit rigid. Eight of Wands, acceleration. Thank you, Love Shine, sweetie pie. My love, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no because I feel like they're sticking into their energy. Yeah. I feel like this person, I'm going to go and get their true feelings for you, okay? As for the movement, I'm going to say no for a movement at the moment. Don't see the movement at the moment. Yeah. This person, my love, this person is not looking for any type of commitment. This person is looking for something that is more onto a friends with benefit kind of a thing. If you're open for a friends with benefit, that could be something good. But if you've expressed that you wanted something else, then it's not going to be happening, and that's why nothing is happening over here. This person, yes, is interested into you. Yeah, they do like you. but they're not looking for any commitment. Really, they're really just looking for fun. That's it. That's all. I don't necessarily feel like they're going to come back around, not for the moment, simply because, like I said, they have had a lot of hurt into the past. They're not looking for anything serious, and they kind of feel like maybe you're looking for something more. I'm not going to say that they're not going to come back into the future. They could, because they do have a lot of passion and a lot of desire towards you. They do have a want to connect with you. But I guess it's going to a little bit depend on what you want. If you want to reach on out towards them, and let's say you're not wanting a committed relationship right away, or you're willing to explore this avenue with this person, then this could switch on up and you could change the vibes. Yeah. Smile, please send them to my, absolutely, Speedy. Nice to see you, Smile. Send them to my email if you can, okay? Yeah. Does that make any sense to you, my love? Let me know, Joy, if that makes any sense to you, Sweetie Pie. Energy can always change, Elaine. Can always change. It changes in the blink of an eye. I kid you not. It can always change. You feel like you get hired? I hope you do. It could change. Elaine, I swear to you, it could change in a minute. And it's not just in regards to you. There's other things around, surrounding, that will change things for you also. Somebody could no longer be working there. They could say, oh, Elaine was so good. Let me, whatever, all those things. Yeah. A lot of things can change. Joy, I'm sending you much love, sweetie. I thank you for coming on in. I thank you for your patience. If you have any other questions, please feel free. Just post it into the chat and I'll answer it, okay? And meanwhile, I know this person does like you. They're just not looking for the same thing as you. I'm sending you much love, sweetie. Love Shine is next. And then I've got Pertinacity, followed out by Susan and Smile. Hey, Love Shine. Love Shine. It's popping on through at 1:52. Good night, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie. Try to get yourself some rest tonight, my love. Okay, Love Shine, you say you went to karaoke tonight. You told Mark because you tried others before and you couldn't do the other version. Oh no. Why did he do that? Why? That is so nasty. That is mean. Oh, that is nasty. Oh, God. No, that's mean. Oh, sweet Lord. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I have to say something to Mathias. Mathias, mon beau garçon d'amour que j'aime de tout mon cœur. As-tu terminé tes devoirs? Ouais. Ben, j'entends beaucoup de blablabla. Quoi? Qu'est-ce que tu fais là, Raphaël? Je sais pas. Ok. T'as-tu apporté ton assiette en bas, Minou? Ah non, je l'ai pas. Ok. Merci. Oublie pas de fermer les lumières en bas après, ok? Thank you. Toi, arrête de crier comme un dinosaure, bébé. J'arrive dans une vingtaine de minutes. Arrête de crier comme un dinosaure, on t'entend faire. Ok. All right, I'm back. So, let's go see why he did that. I know, right? No, I know, Juanson. I know, seriously. Thank you, Smile. Smile, you're going to be up in about 10 minutes or so. I'll leave you a timestamp, okay? In case you're not here. Okay, so Why did he do that? Oh, that was you, my beautiful smile. I gotcha. I'm going to say he did mean to do it. I hate to say it. He did. He did mean to do it. He didn't mean to do it in too mean a way, though. No. He did it because he thought that this would be something that would be funny. He thought that this would be even something that you could kind of laugh about. He didn't do it into a way to really utterly upset you and that you would leave. And he's definitely going to say that you completely overreacted about the whole thing. I feel like he thought that you could do it, but you didn't really want to do it. And so I kind of feel like he was testing you so you could push your limits a little bit. But that is obviously not what you wanted. So he's definitely going to say that you overreacted into a way. I completely get why you're upset because he played the version that you didn't, you know, everything of the such. I get the frustration, but he did on purpose, but his intentions were not to embarrass you, which is where the difference is. His thoughts and feelings because you left without saying goodbye, right? His thoughts and feelings. He definitely knows you're upset. Disconnection, frustration. He definitely feels like there's been exaggeration. He knows that you're upset. I'm not going to say that he's overly anxious about it, but he knows that there's a conflict. He knows that you guys are going to have to talk about this. Let me go see his thoughts and feelings for you. His thoughts and feelings for you. Honestly, at this moment, he's not feeling all that powerful, quite frankly. But he does love you. You are very important towards him, and he doesn't want to hold on to you, sweetie, and he does want to try to make things better. So whatever it is that he kind of did bad tonight, even though he's going to think that you did overreact, he does want to kind of make it better, sweetie pie. How's it going to go tonight and tomorrow with him? So pertinacity is next, loves. Not much movement altogether, quite frankly. Getting over here, our magician. He could be a little bit more silent than what he usually is. He is going to try to make some type of movement towards you, but the movement that he will make will be a movement of not too much really happening. And I'm saying that into a way that he's almost going to make it sound like he didn't really do anything wrong. Like, why did you walk away? What did you do? Why? Like if he's a little bit innocent into the whole thing. So I'm going to say that's a little bit the vibes that you're going to be getting, sweetie pie, honestly. Tonight, I do not feel like you're going to be getting any message tonight before you go to bed. I don't feel so. Tomorrow, I kind of feel like he's going to move on forward. Almost like if nothing happened, but almost trying to kind of deflect it upon you. Like, hey, what happened? What did you do? How did you go? You know, he's going to try to minimize everything that kind of happened. But then I feel like you're not necessarily going to play around into it because you don't want to have a big conflict, and things will arrange themselves and they'll be just okay. And let's go and see the tarot from him, sweetie. Because you brought 2 new friends of mine to help support him on top of it, all right? He doesn't feel bad about it. He feels like you're exaggerating, love shine. Because into his mind, he thought that this would be fun. He thought that he was going to be pushing your limits, that you were able to do this, and that you were just underestimating yourself. So into his mind, he wasn't doing it into a way to make you completely upset. He was doing it into a way so you could push your limits because he believes that you can do better. Now into the tarot coming on through over here for you, into his feelings. Honestly, at this moment, he knows that you're upset, but he loves you. He truly believes that you are his beautiful divine connection, sweetie. He truly does want to have this relationship with you and follow on through. He does have some regrets, towards, I guess, what has happened today. But honestly, you bring him emotional stability. You bring him a lot of love. You bring him a lot of fulfillment is what he wants you to know, sweetie. I know, love shine. It's just that he's so used to it. And I know that you're not necessarily, but I know that he is. But he just doesn't see it into that kind of way, my love. I know, sweetie. I know, sweet love. I'm going to go and see over here our beautiful friend Pertinacity, who is going to be at 2:01. And just give me one tiny little second. Susan and Smile are on up next. Ok, là, les boys, je vais être une dernière fois. Mathias, c'est tout moi. Ok. Les slapping, les criages. Les enfants comme si vous étiez à côté de moi. Raphaël, merci. Pertinacity, sweetie pie. You told him that he couldn't, that you couldn't, but he believes that you could. He still believes that you could. That's where the difference is. Hey, Pertinacity, sweetie pie. How are you doing, love? I'm not saying what he did was good, love shine. I'm saying he thought that you could do better, and he thought that you were minimizing your talent, and so he thought that he would test you. I'm not saying he did a good thing, but he did it intentionally, but he didn't do it into a way to hurt you. As weird as it sounds. Pertinacity, how are you doing, my sweetie pie? Is your sister going to get reinstalled back at her job soon? Soon, not quite. The Chariot is there moving on forward. A good 4 to 6 weeks, my love. A good 4 to 6 weeks. Love shine, like I said, yes, he did on purpose, but he didn't believe that you were really, really not able to do it. Pertinacity, sweet one. So it is a yes, but it is not right away. I'm going to say approximately 4 to 6 weeks, my sweet love. She is going to be reinstated into her job. At this moment, I don't know why, there's like an impasse. There's like some type of decision that needs to be made in some kind of a way. You've been stressed about her and she's worried about disappointing mom, right? Yeah. Yeah, I get you, sweetie. But I'm definitely going to say within the following 4 to 6 weeks, because I know that, you know, there's difficult things that are a little bit along the way. I know that they're going to be removed and they're going to go away. So 4 to 6 weeks, my love, she will be back in. I see her being happy. I see her being satisfied, and I see things going well. And you're waiting for a decision from university. That's where the impasse is coming from. All right. That's what's happening with it. Okay. So there's no doubt about it, my sweet love. It is a yes, she will within the following 4 to 6 weeks, my love. And your question was so short and so simple. If you do have another one, my beautiful Pertinacity, please do post it for me, sweetie pie. I'm going to go and see Susan into the meanwhile. Is he going to let you know that he did it on purpose? Well, yes, he will, because he believes that you are able to do better. That's going to be his reasoning. So yes, his plans so far are to say yes. It's my pleasure, Pertinacity. If you have another question, Sweetie Pie, like I said, yours was way too simple to answer. If you have something like more that you want to know that takes more than a couple seconds, you can post it. I'll answer you. Otherwise, love you, sweetie, and it was lovely seeing you. Stick around so we can chit-chat. I'm going to wait and see if you do post anything. And meanwhile, I'm going to go and look for Susan's questions, all right? So I'm just going to go over here. All right. Hey, Julie, you're back. I got you, love. I'll let you know, my beautiful Julie, when it's your turn. If you're into the chat, Sweetie Pie will come and get you on Messenger, okay? Susan, here we go. The other question, yeah, what is it? I know, love, Sean. Just tell me you're not going to do it anymore. He broke your trust. You're not going to do it no more. I know, my love. And Pertinacity, you say your other question then is about your connection with NK. You seem to be doing better, and he mentioned the future. All right, you're wondering what's going to happen with it? Let's go see, sweetie. Hey, allô, beauté. Comment vas-tu, Chouchoune?
Une toilette qui bouche.
Bon, ben, va à l'autre. On en a 3 dans la maison. On va à celle-là ici.
Ah,
Je vais aller m'occuper de l'autre tantôt.
Ouais.
C'est correct?
oui.
OK. Viens. Viens.
C'est quand tu finis en même temps?
Oh, ben là, 10 minutes. À tantôt, bébé. All right. Thank you, Hanson, for your list, Sweetie Pie. So, about the connection, let's go and see what we've got. What I'm going to say is this. I believe that your connection is going to continue. I believe that it's going to continue to grow. But I feel like at a certain point, it's going to become more stagnant. And we're going to have to... It's almost like if you guys go in little waves. Things go really, really quite well. And then there's a pause. And then things go really, really well. And then they go a little bit less well. It's not that they don't go well. It's that nothing really moves. Things are a little bit kind of stuck there. So what I will say is this. This person does believe that you guys are meant to be together. I do believe that you are going to continue on to that. That's it, right? I believe that you guys are going to continue, but it's like every single time. I want you to look at your relationship like a train. You're onto a track, and sometimes you kind of derail. Like there's an option, there's a fork. And you kind of derail, but you should have been going down there. But you went there, but that's okay because at some point they reconnect. It's just that while you kind of disconnect or things are a little bit more stagnant, your energy becomes a little bit splattered and a little bit sporadic. It's like all over the place. And then that's where you have to kind of regroup, find yourself again and bring that energy back. And so there's a lot of waste of time in all of that, right? Yes, sir.
J'ai besoin de mon crayon, j'ai pas celui-là.
Ben là, il y en a un là. So, basically, this is what I can see over here. Il y en a un bleu là. Ferme la porte, s'il vous plaît. Hein?
Pourquoi c'est midi, là?
Je sais pas, elle s'était lavé les mains, elle est venue ici.
Okay.
So, this is what I'm going to say, basically, my love. I feel as though you guys are into a forward movement, but I feel like you always have to put yourself back, align yourself. It's almost like if you have to have a meeting every once in a while and say, hey, I kind of feel like maybe we're a little bit off track now, or, or you do more activities together, you connect a little bit more before you feel like there's too much of a disconnection into a way. But basically, your connection is fine. You're continuing. You're moving on forward. It's just that you have some periods that are a little bit more slow, others that go more normally or the way that you would like them to. But there is love. There is attention. There is beautiful, there is beautiful togetherness, and he does want to be with you. So I'm going to say, sweetie pie, between you and your person, I don't really see any problems. There is love. There is a want for partnership. It's just that we need to align each other a little bit more every once in a while. That's it, my love. You're good for gold, sweetie. Oh, you don't hate him, Love Shine. You hate him tonight because you hate what he did. You don't hate him. You love him. You hate what he did. Pertinacity, sweetie. I am sending you so much love. How about a couple of love messages? Yeah, he's infuriating. I know, right? I believe men are infuriating myself. They make you happy and then they, they make you upset. That's it. Babe, I love you. I want to be with you. All right, not quite ready to settle on down. I would not want to have a thought of you with somebody else. It would drive me insane. True love is hard to find, but I found it with you. So, sweetie pie, you are loved. I'm going to say divine alignment is necessary within this connection. But other than that, you're good. I'm going to put a timestamp for our beautiful Susan. Thank you, Juanson. Thank you. Because honestly, those men, they're always... It starts with a P and it finishes with an off. Okay? That's what you guys do to us all the time. Juanson, you're missing Julie after that, sweetie pie. She's after Smile. Pertinacity. Much love sent to you, sweetie pie. It was lovely seeing you. Susan's going to be at 2:11 and let's say 30 seconds. Here we go. Susan, my love. You really think that Andrew and is in a hard... I don't know what a hard body relationship is, sweetie. Never heard of such a thing. But I believe I know what you're talking about. Okay. Smile is next, by the way, followed out by MZ. I believe he flirts with her. I believe he definitely, has socks with her, but I don't believe that, he's trying to be the boyfriend. I also do believe that sometimes the jewelry and all those things are a certain form of payment for different acts that they do. Let me put it that way. Okay. I find it confusing. My beautiful Susan. I do. Let me put it this way. I'm going to go and look about the jewelry. I actually see a ring. I know that you see a watch, perhaps as a watch, but there was a ring also. It's not an engagement ring, but there's a ring because clearly I see a ring. and it's got a stone onto it. All right, it's not an engagement ring, but he did give her a ring, and it's got a stone. As for the black juju stuff, you do not have to clean a house to do black juju upon somebody. You can do black juju at any point in time. Yeah. So I'm going to say that's where my issue is with the comment or the thought. You can do black juju on someone and never walk into their space or never be into their home or have a piece of clothing or hair or whatever. You can do black juju upon somebody. So I don't see why the cleaning and the cleansing of the place has anything to do with it. Let me read again. Hold on. Yeah, no. The cleaning and the black juju stuff. No. Honestly, this person knows that you believe into all that stuff. She's just trying to scare the jiggers? How do you say that? There's a way of saying it. I don't know. She's trying to scare the crap out of you, all right? She's trying to scare you. That's all she's doing. She knows that you believe in magic, and she's just trying to scare you, sweetie. She's not doing no black magic onto you. No, she's not. Nobody's doing no black magic. I know you're going to say it's not her, that it's somebody else that she's paying. Nobody's doing black magic. Nobody has to do black magic. Why? Because A is choosing what he wants. Yes, you are still into his life. Yes, you are the mom of his beautiful daughter. But at the very same time, he gives everything to her. Why should she have to do any juju against you, my love? It makes no sense whatsoever. It makes no sense. If anybody would want to do juju, it would be you wanting to do juju against her and him for all the crap that he's putting you through and everything, and you'd be wanting to get rid of her. But them or her wanting to get rid of you, you're of no problem whatsoever. You are doing everything onto your own. You're raising your beautiful angel by yourself. You're doing your stuff by yourself. You're struggling, sweetie. You're working hard on yourself. Nobody has to do anything for you or to you. You haven't done anything, and you're not influencing anything. He is making his own decisions onto his own self, into his own way, and that's all that's going on. Whatever he chooses, whatever he spends on money on girl A, B, C, D, or E, or the ex-wife, or whatever, he chooses all upon himself. They don't need to do no juju against you. No, if they're going to do juju, they might as well do juju against him, so he ends up giving them even more. But other than that, they're not doing no juju, sweetie. No, it's not even necessary. They're just trying to scare you because they know that you believe into all this stuff, and they like to kind of, I don't know, see your reaction out of it. No. Yeah. So honestly, sweetie, I don't see no juju. I don't. And now that, I don't know if that's the end, because that's pretty much all I got into your questions. So I'm just going to take out some cards and give you a little bit of a general upon the situation, because I know what you usually do ask. So as for him and her, he did buy her something. Are they into a boyfriend-girlfriend kind of relationship? No. Does he often pay her with different things, money or restaurants or jewelry and stuff like that, material things? Absolutely. Anybody doing juju? No, there's no juju that is happening into that. That being said, he wants to continue doing his life the way that he does. He doesn't care if he's got a bunch of burdens. He doesn't care if you're upset at him. He's doing his own thing, and you've been not accepting, but kind of accepting into a way, because you haven't done any actions towards it. So he feels like he can continue doing what he's doing, which is not okay. Not okay. So, sweetie pie, is he going to step it up? No. Is he going to continue doing what he's doing? Sadly, yes. Is anybody doing anything bad against you? No. Does he still care for you, though? He does, into his own ways. He does love you into his own ways. He just has weird ways of showing it. Smile, I'm going to come and see you, sweetie. Just 1 second. I'm going to go and get, I'm going to go and get Julie's other questions at the same time over here. Okay. Let's go over here. We got to get your second one. Smile, I'm coming on over. And that. And voila. So, Julie, I'm going to be ready for. Smile. Julie, let me know if you're here, sweetie. The hibby-jibbies. Thank you, Hanson. That's it. The hibby-jibbies. You thought the screeners... Is it frozen? Is it? Is it? Oh, hopefully it's not. La, la, la. No, it's not. I know, right? I know. Okay, I'm gonna go and let Julie that she needs to pop on in wherever she's at. Beautiful love. Okay. So, in the meanwhile, smile is gonna be at 2:20, and voila. Email. And voila. You just what? Oh, okay. This is question number 1. I'm not going to read it. You know what it is. I'll keep it personal. Okay. This has to do with Jonathan. Okay. Let's go and see. Julie's on her way. All right. Honestly, my love, I'm actually going to have to say I kind of feel like it was a little bit too much is what I'm saying. I feel as though he's continuing to kind of move on forward. I feel like he would have been kind of ready to continue on forward with you a little bit, but I feel like he was not ready. He was not ready for all the things that you were sending on out. May they be, very, very positive and fun and everything. He was just not ready for it. He was not ready to receive it. He was not at that place. And he just kind of felt like that was a little bit overwhelming. And because of that, he is installing a little bit of that silence. That being said, is it going to last forever? No, it's probably going to last about 4 weeks or so, 3 or 4 weeks. He is very highly probable going to unblock you at that point in time, but at this moment I just kind of feel like he felt that he was not being listened to and it was too much for him. So I'm gonna say he felt kind of unlistened, unheard, a little bit kind of angry towards it, but I don't believe that it's still the ending. I feel like it's a temporary block, if you will. What can you expect to occur between you and any conflicts, phone calls, texts, or visits? Yeah. Well, in regards to that, I don't actually... Any visits? No, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say most likely a call. It could be a call. I'll say a text. A text. It's not a call. I'm going to say some type of message is going to be coming towards you. And that's what I can see. It's like a text message that's kind of opening on up. So I kind of feel like his energy is a little bit shifting. He's wanting to open on up a little bit. And that's what he's up to. That's it. That's all, my love. But I don't see anything more, sweetie. I feel like you'll get a text message. I feel like you might get a couple little messages. But if you want my honest opinion upon this, you're best after receiving those messages to really just kind of go with the flow and follow his energy. Even though you feel that you want to give more and you feel like he's open to accept more, if he doesn't ask for it, then don't send it on out. You can maybe hint towards something, but don't fully show it or move on towards it because it'll scare him and he'll block on off again. He needs to move within his own energy. Otherwise, he kind of runs away. And then question 3. And question number 3. They're going to feel that you're being selfish. They're going to feel that you're disorganized and you're really just trying to make them, I'm going to say, jealous. So will they be extremely upset? No. Will they be a little bit jealous and a little bit surprised? Yes. Will it actually change anything? Nothing much. No. And I'm sending you much love too, sweetie. I know. Julie, here we go. Julie. All right. Julie, here we go, sweetie. Okay. Let me just read a little bit. Okay. I get it, sweetie. Completely valid. Completely valid how you're feeling. Oh my God. Yes, so completely valid. And it's not complaining. Oh my God, it's not complaining. You're just trying to get some answers. So let's go and see what's actually going on. So why does it actually take him so long to actually ask to meet, right? Up next is you, my dear Juanson, by the way. So, Wheel of Fortune. Every once in a while, he retreats. He retreats himself emotionally when he feels that he's overwhelmed. Not always consciously, though, but it's like his default setting, if you will, when he doesn't know how to process the weight of, let's say, his feelings or expectations or potential outcomes. But he does care quite deeply, and his energy tends to kind of freeze instead of act. So what I can actually see over here is often I feel like his own energy gets into his own way, not because he doesn't want to see you, but because he's still into that internal, if you will, negotiation of his own emotional safety. And that's where the problem is. It's his own internal pace. It's nothing else. His own internal pace altogether. Yes, my beautiful. Yes, Lilith. Oops, what did I do? Oh no. I clicked yes, and I think I logged myself out of the live. Oh. Oh no, hold on. I did. I clicked myself out of the live by wanting to click onto yes. How weird. Okay, hold on, guys. I think it's bringing me back in. Okay, yeah, let me go back in. That is so weird. Okay. I'm here, guys. I'm sorry. I clicked yes to write yes, and I am? Oh, sweet Lord. Yeah, I was off. I was on a Google page. I kid you not. The live disappeared. Thank you, Juanson. So will you eventually meet up frequently and consider? Yeah, that's what I'm going to go and see. Yeah, like a normal routines. That's my next. Let me go and see. So will you two eventually go on more frequent dates like a real couple? I feel like once his emotional safety net is casted, he'll be good. I feel like that's what he's missing. It's that casting of that net. All right, sweetie pie. I'm going to say yes because there is a desire for him to build something that is steady, but he does struggle with following through. So you're going to reach a place where dates and intimacy are going to feel more natural and more frequent, but there is a need to be an emotional conversation or shift that's going to break that pattern. So Spirit is saying that yes, absolutely, you are going to be seeing yourself much more than once every season. And Mike does know that also, but he also knows that he has to stop avoiding all these things. He has to know that this is going to be like the first step into actually accepting, allowing, and moving on forward into this renewal of your relationship and into the opening of this new path for you guys. It's not viable to see each other once every 4 months or something. It's not normal. So sweetie pie, absolutely, you will be able to date like a real couple, but he is going to have to move through that. I don't actually have a date for you at this moment, because at this moment we're actually working more, and I don't want to disappoint you if the date would change. At this moment, we're working onto his energy, his breakthroughs, moving on forward, being more consistent, no more backing away, opening on up with his feelings. And then we'll be able to start looking at more of when he's actually going to give that actual commitment and see each other more. That being said, I don't feel as though Mike is somebody, though, who will see you every single day. He will set probably 2, maybe 3 days, maybe 2 to 3 dates a week from what I can see into the future that's going to be coming on through. You like routines yourself, right? Yes. I do know you like routines. Yes, he does know that. And just once a week is enough, right? It is, honestly, I know. It's just really, it's not only, my beautiful Julie. I feel like it's not just a question of meeting on up physically and doing an activity and being together. It's a question of consistency. So it's a question of talking every day when you're into that place, more than, not maybe at the beginning every other day, but after that, talking every day, being more present, talking more about your day, even if you're just talking 10, 15, 20 minutes. Hey, how are you doing? What are you up to? Or good night, or sweet dreams. Like, it's all those little things that are going to have to be a little bit installed. And then seeing each other once a week is perfect. You always have that strong connection. You always know a little bit where he's at and what he's doing. The love is always there. It's flowing on through, and you kind of wrap that up with a bow when you see each other onto a date. That's it, right? You do, Julie. I see you every day at lunchtime when I leave, either when I leave to go pick up usually it's when I leave to go pick up my kids. But it's perfect. I like routine too. You will see, Julie. Usually, unless I have something that is stopping me because I have X or Y thing that I have to do, I always send you your reading at your lunchtime. Oh, look at that! His dog bit him. Oh my God. All right. Well, go chit. Oh, wait. I still have a question for you. I do. But chit chat with him. Chit chat with him. Yes. You say, has Mike made progress since 2022? Or is, no, he's not regressing. Oh my God. He was regressing quite some time ago, but now, no. And now he's got like therapy. He's got a bunch of stuff that is helping him. He's doing much better. See, now he reaches out towards you to say his dog bit him. I mean, who really even cares? But he wants to reach out to tell you just for the fun of it, right? Because it's his way of connecting towards you without necessarily saying, hey, I miss you. To say, my dog bit me. You see? I knew that liking of that message onto his birthday was going to be a good thing. So has he made progress, or has he actually been regressing? He's made a lot of internal progress. You don't necessarily see it physically, but he's made a lot of internal progress. But because he hasn't fully integrated it yet, I kind of feel like his outer behavior looks a little bit too familiar, like he's stuck into that loop. But he's trying to break free of all those old fears, those, control issues. But he just has not yet found that new rhythm to actually replace those old patterns. So I'm going to say this year is actually meant to kind of shake him on up, to force that transformation. So no, you're actually not back where you were in 2020 or 2021. But yes, there are some echoes every once in a while that do kind of appear, but there's no doubt about it. He is healing. He is healing with intention, and he's not healing with passivity. So he's definitely moving on forward. And on to that, I have to say, go chit chat with him. We will definitely help him find a new routine. Oh, we will. We're good at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Enjoy your chit chat with him, my love. Enjoy, hubby, sweetie. You can reach me on Messenger if you want to after, my love. Hanson, sweetie, you're next. Oh, you're going to let him wait for a little. Good for you. Good for you. Hey, talking about being bit. I think I got bit by a spider. I don't know if I told you yet. I don't know if it's a spider. I don't know what bit me. I don't know what it was. It was on Saturday. I think it was Saturday. I was outside taking those pesky little dandelions off my lawn. And when I came back in, I had like this horrible sting near my ankle, but on the front part of the foot. And I think it like picked, I don't know what the heck this bug was, but it attacked a vein because it was like bluish, for freak's sake. And it was like, yeah, it was becoming like blown up, like bigger. Yeah, it was not a good thing. And now it's like this big, like it's fairly big, and I got like a big bruise. Like it was blue and black and red. Now it's getting better. I don't know what bit me. Yeah, I think I might be a spider woman now. I don't know. Is that the... I don't know what it is. Oh God, I don't know. I'm just saying. Yeah. Anyways, it's leaving. So, but I definitely got bit by something. Yeah, no, I don't want to be a spider woman. I don't even like going up on buildings or anything of that crap. No. Ah, sweet Lord. Hanson, you're next, my love. Okay, hold on. I would be a Madame Web because, oh, yeah, that could be good. All right, my love. It sounds like a plan. Good night, my sweetie pie. Let's go see what we've got going on for Hanson. Hanson. I had an interesting day. I did. I went to play, I was telling you that to Julie. I went to play mini putt. Mini putt, fluorescent mini putt, so it's into the black, which is all good. We've done that before often. Fluorescent mini putt, but it was 3D. Like you had to, I've never done that one. I'm not sure I'm going to do it again. It was with 3D glasses. It was weird as heck. Now, the decor and everything was super cool because everything was coming right out at you. But that being said, it was really not good between the putter and the ball. The 3D effect of it, it's like you're a dum-dum and you're actually hitting your little ball in nowhere. Like it was weird. It was weird. But there you go. Oh, and my kids went into a maze of mirrors. So that was nice and it was fun. It's always nice to get lost into a maze of mirrors. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, you sent me or you will be sending? You sent me. Oh, it is interesting, ain't it? I know. 3D mini putt in the black with glasses. Strange as heck. The mirror, though, the maze mirror was fun. Yeah. My kids and I hurried up to do the mini putt and then left because it was too much. And my kids thought they looked kind of stupid with the 3D glasses. Hey, it is what it is. Alrighty, so here we go. Yes, my kids had no school today. Tomorrow, back to normality. So you've been listening, relaxing, listening to YouTube, cry documentaries, pretty much enjoying spooky unresolved mysteries. Oh, to get you to think. Yeah, really, I know. A small fever. Do you have a cold, sweetie? You had to miss singing lesson yesterday because of it. Oh, no. Oh, that's because you were singing your heart out. Oh, I got it. Yeah. Sean, don't send me a million voice messages, please. Don't do it, sweetie. 1, 2, text. Better. Not long text, short text. Ah, sweet Lord. All right. So let's go and see how things are with Elizabeth, sweetie. Alrighty. Elizabeth, thoughts and energy towards you today. All right. I'm actually going to say I feel like she has beautiful, sweet, affectionate feelings towards you today. A little bit like that beautiful warmth that she would have as she thinks of you. I do feel as though she did have a nice weekend. I feel like part of it was that she was missing you more when things were kind of quiet. Although I don't believe she had all that much of a busy weekend, but still. She has been thinking about you. There is no doubt about it. Yeah, hopefully. I'm going to go and check it out after, Juanson. It's amazing. It's amazing. If only you knew, sweetie pie. It's something. Yeah. So, hold on. Let me go and look right away. Oh my God, let me go see the turtles. They're so cute. Oh my gosh, I want both of them. They're so cute eating their lettuce.
Quoi?
Regarde les tortues. C'est les tortues au papa à Juanson. Regarde, là, il y en a deux, ils en ont trouvé un autre.
C'est quoi son nom?
Regarde. What are their names again, Juanson? I don't remember. I don't know why I want to call one Destiny. But it's not Destiny. What's the name?
Ben, moi, j'avais suggéré Banana, mais il n'y avait pas de nom encore.
No, he's got a name. One is long and the other one is short. I don't remember what the names are, though.
Ouais, il n'y avait pas de nom.
It's Venus, DeMilo, and Jenny.
Ah!
I would have never gotten that. Never. No, my brain didn't go that far. Huh? Why, c'est cute, huh? They're adorable. Matthias and I want them.
Yeah.
Can we? We'll feed them good lettuce like that. As-tu fini tes devoirs, mon grand?
Bientôt.
Ok, va les finir, s'il te plaît. Ferme la porte parce que c'est bruyant.
Avoir besoin d'aide, par contre.
Oh my God, non, pas pour un texte encore.
C'est pas pour un texte.
Uh-huh. Close the door,
Ouais, c'est pas
please.
pour un texte. Vrai?
These, merci, these kids, they always want me to do their homework, seriously. At midnight, they want me to do homework with them. When I've been saying all day, you have to do your homework, have to do your homework, have to do your homework, do your homework. Sweet Lord. All right, so sweetie pie, what does Elizabeth want to say to you at this moment? I feel like she wants to say to you that she's been thinking about you. That she's been thinking about moments that you guys have shared. That she's been thinking about how comforting you are and how familiar you are into her heart when she thinks about you. Even when she tries to distract herself, you always just kind of come right back there into her heart. So I feel like she's not saying it out loud because she's never working at the same time as you. But she does feel that very strong soul connection with you, my love. No doubt about it. She is a sweetie patootie. A love reading. Here we go on general energy. Okay, sweetie. Okay, here we go for toi. This is my story for you. Into your love and into the general. The energy that you have towards your relationship with your sweetie pie is one that seems to be destined. It's one that involves a very strong spiritual type of a mirror, of a projection of imagery. I feel like your love requires balance between patience and passion. It's like if you're being asked to trust the divine timing with this, even when things feel like they're stagnant, they're really just still. But you need to know that your connection, because it is meant to be, will not simply drift away and go away. I also feel like for you, into your general energy, that it's a really, really good time for you to level on up. You've been completing a lot of old cycles. You've been stepping into more grounded, confident versions of yourself, but I need you to keep working onto those goals. I feel like the energy supports progress through that beautiful consistency, and success is closer than what you actually think in a lot of things. Into an angel message for you. You are being guided, protected, and watched over. Your heart is pure and your prayers are heard. Keep your energy high. Something joyful is forming behind the scenes. Angel number 444 could appear for you soon, sweetie. It's a reminder that your angels are walking beside you during uncertain moments. And let me give you an oracle message also, my sweetie pie. You are being gently guided towards the next chapter, even if it feels uncertain right now. Trust that delays are divine pauses. They're not denials. Everything is aligning behind the scenes, so stay open, grounded, and graceful. Your energy is drawing in exactly what is meant for you. Let's go towards the book. Yes, time to level up. No, time to slay more dragons. Oh, I like that. I do. The Lovers advice. The answer is move forward after careful consideration, and then just don't look back. And into your love messages. Your energy lingers in my heart like a song I never want to end. Even in silence, I feel your soul speaking to mine. Love, it doesn't rush. It finds its way when both hearts are ready. You are the calm into my chaos and the spark into my stillness. Every time I think of you, my heart smiles a little bit wider. And okay, no, that's an old message. I thought it was new donation of Julie, but it's an old one. We're good, govs. A song that you don't want it to end. That is a lovely one. That being said, my beautiful loves, we shall see each other tomorrow. Same place, same time. Have yourself sweet dreams, a lovely evening. Rest your throat, my dear Juanson, and we'll see each other tomorrow. Same place, same time. Good night, my loves.